Hello and welcome, all you beautiful people. Yeah, it is another Midnight Talk with Bulldog. I am Bulldog 917, your host, the host with the most, coming to you live. Uh, oh, pardon me, from my car. Yeah, my car. And for now, because I jumped right into it, I gotta wait for people to come in. Right now we have 0 people. Oh, wait, we got one person. Who's the first one that popped in here? Ah, it's my buddy Flower. Hello, Flower. I will put the link out here. Let's see. Invite. What's this? Guests can stream this to their own destinations. I don't get what that is, but copy link. Then we will put it down here in the chat. Paste. Pink. There we go. There's the link. Hey, Reese. Um, Let me see here. I want to go back to YouTube real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Go to channel and message. There we go. I don't know why it did that. Okie dokie. Come on, you stupid thing. Fucking thing. What the hell? the hell? Why did twice again? What? Hey, Flower,
Hey,
trying to fix the problem. Trying to kick it. I'm in here.
there's two onions.
Damn. I don't know how.
What are you trying to do? Well, I guess I'm taking over the show tonight. Bulldog dog done kicked itself off. Well, hello everybody down in the chats. Cryptic. Hello, Cryptic. Hi, Reefy.
I fixed it.
There, now he's back.
I don't know how it showed me twice in there and how it skipped over. I don't know how that happened, but it put two of the StreamYards up.
I
That
seen
was
that.
that was weird. Well, I'm glad I was able to fix it.
Me too, because I was like, wait a minute, we got twins here.
Ooh, now we got all different kinds of people in here. You got Reese, Bulldog South Flower. Okay, it's just me, you, and Cryptic. Hey, brother.
Yeah, Cryptic's in here.
Mm, yeah.
I seen that video you made, Cryptic, where you drawed my picture. That was good. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Must have been pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah, he drew. He's been drawing a lot of us, a lot of our pictures and of
Oh,
us,
wow.
and putting them on his channel. They're actually really good. He's done a real good job.
Did you do one of me?
I think he done one on. Let's see, Sherry. I don't know. I can't remember if he did one of Miss Serena or not.
Uh,
He
I
done
missed
one.
it.
I think on
I missed
Caitlin, Mary. I can't remember who else he. There's quite a few of us. I can't remember who all he done. I think he done Miss Serena too.
He says, I'll do you next, Bulldog. All right, cool. Right on, brother.
But he done a real good job.
Yeah, I kind of stopped doing this thing with YouTube because of I mean, they just became too liberal for me. I don't know.
I don't stream very often. Every once in a while, almost every Saturday I try to. Every once in a while on Saturday I try to. But I just do it just to get on there and talk with everybody. I just do it for the fun. I don't give a crap about all the other rest of the shit.
Yeah,
And you know what amazed me, and I've been watching a lot of people's channels, going to different people's channels and watching it. How in the heck are they getting away with playing damn music without getting in trouble?
I don't know. And I don't even mess with it.
But let me play music and I get hit.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Serena. There she is.
Hi, Sharina.
How you doing, hon? Yeah, I miss all you guys from coming up on here and doing this. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
But
glad you
what
did one
I'm
because we missed you. I've been thinking about you, wondering if you was okay or not, because I ain't heard from you in a while.
well, I've had some pretty serious nightmares come across my.
Yeah.
Last week they shut off my power. I had to come
Oh,
up with over $3,500 to give them to get it connected and everything. Paid me all up to date. But then they turned right around and sent me a $250 fucking bill.
what the hell?
Yeah, I know. And they're trying to proclaim it goes June and July. June and July's bill. I said, no, no, I'm sorry. This is August. You shut me down in August and told me I had to catch everything up to date. So to say that I owe you another $250 is ridiculous. I got zero help through any of that ordeal that was going on through the pandemic. I've had to pay full rent, everything.
Damn.
All of them
Er,
programs they got, they're for the absolute fucking poor. The hell with the working class people. They were getting screwed left and right. Because in order to qualify for any of them programs that they had, you had to have made under $2,500 a month.
damn.
Yeah, I mean I make more than $2,500 a month, so it disqualifies me. But here's the thing: my rent alone is $2,000 a month. There's no way you're gonna be making under 2,500 a month. There's no way.
No.
It went to a bunch of people that don't deserve it. People that don't, have anything. It's fucking ridiculous.
You as I say, they told you bend over and we're just going to give it to you nicely.
Hi, Mary. Yeah,
Hi,
so,
Miss Mary. So, in other words, they just tell you, "Just bend over, son. We're just going to raw dog you."
yeah. Well, now I'm really needing some help, because, I mean, uh, it'll be a while before I get caught back up with everything.
Them fuckers.
Yeah,
That's fucking ridiculous. Them doing that to you. I just like that because that's some bullshit.
it is. I mean, I'm facing a lot of crap now. I mean, this year has been a bad year. I'll tell you what. I came down with diabetes, had my gallbladder removed, had my hours stricken from me because of the pandemic. And then, of course, now I had to go with this bullshit. I filed for that temporary disability when I was in the hospital and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't help me, not one bit, not one dime.
That's some
And that
bullshit.
insurance is for anybody that needs it, that when they are out of work and stuff, um it helps compensate some of the income that you're losing.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing. Zilcho.
That's just say that's some bullshit. They shouldn't do that goddamn shit like they're doing. They're just screwing people over. That's all they're doing.
Well, I could really use the help, guys. I really could. Here, me do it like this. I'll put up my Cash App. Let's see here. Where's the dollar? There it is. Uh, let's see here. There's my Cash App. If anybody wants to help, I really would appreciate it. But I mean, if you can give, please. If you can't, then it's no big deal. I wouldn't want you to sweat over it. But yeah, I've been needing the freaking help because my landlord, they want to jack up my rent. They still haven't did those repairs, guys, to my apartment. They had no problem, they did a walkthrough. I recorded it. I recorded it off my body cam and I pointed it out to them for the second or third time how the repairs aren't being met. And last month they were telling me they're gonna jack up my rent again, so I'll be paying over $2,000 a month in that apartment. I took the liberty of taking and reporting them to the uh, to code enforcement.
Mhm.
They came out and they took pictures and stuff like that. And the landlord came in just the other day. Didn't seem too happy. Well, you're taking this route. Well, we're going to do this. And she came in and took pictures of the floor and stuff like that of what's wrong from what I've been reporting. And I don't know. So I don't know what's going to happen from all that. But I'm tired of them having their hand out when they're neglecting to take care of the apartment from when it's needed. So sorry to hear that, bulldog, brother. Oh, well, it is what it is. I mean, I was saving on my power bill anyway. I was trying to do that, and I thought that I had time. So I talked
Yeah.
to the representative, and it seemed like the representative want to work it out. As a matter of fact, when I did talk to them, she was the one that turned me on to all them programs. So I wrote down all the lists of all them programs, and I went through each and every one. And the thing of it is, they are all income based.
Hmm.
If you were making over $2,500 a month, you weren't qualified for any of it.
Well, that's some bullshit.
It was, to put me through that and then turn around and shut my power off right at a moment's notice. Their big excuse is that they were sending me emails about it, and I go, well, I don't pay too close attention to my email anyway. What happened to sending me a bill in the mail? Because like I told her before, I says, ever since this pandemic, I haven't even received a bill from you guys. Oh, we've been sending emails. Well, I don't watch over my emails. You know, so they said, "Oh, so we need to start doing paperback with you." Yes, that's the original way. You're supposed to submit a bill or send a bill to a client in order for them to pay it. Not everybody goes via internet. See, I don't pay attention to my email because I mean, over the years, I just know one thing to come through: a bunch of garbage.
Yeah.
So I stopped paying attention to it years ago because you're getting advertisements from every which way but loose, and you don't see anything important in your box, you know.
Yeah.
So I pay no mind to it. So whatever they were trying to do, I mean, hell, I don't know. I just got tired of the crap.
No, I don't blame you.
Vote. No, I won't be voting for him. I'm sorry. I didn't vote for him to get him in office now, and I'm not voting for him to keep him in office.
Are we talking about Mister?
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't, I can't even pronounce his name. I can't even. Jobo. There you go. We'll just call you Jobo. Maybe that's easier. So your power's still off. No, my power's on. I paid it. I had to borrow money from a relative to get it paid. He loaned me like $2,000 to get it turned on.
To be
I
honest,
already
I want
had.
Trump back in office.
Say what, huh?
I said, in my opinion, I want Trump back in office.
Well, regardless of how you may look at it, we can't keep the fool that we have in office now. Let's put it that way.
No, we need to get rid of him because he's just turning the White House into a nursing home and journeying the White House up with his dirty diapers.
No, he turned it into a coke house. He
Yeah,
found
that
coke.
too.
Smart, fucking retarded.
Yeah,
He's
he is. He's retarded, but that's okay. I'm not wrong with it. But
I like him.
no,
Just saying.
Tom McDonald. He's a musician. He does his. He's attended. He does his own stuff. You know. He went. He made a video on the on him on Biden.
Joe Biden is smart and honest guy. He's so honest that he makes Abraham Lincoln look pretty stupid, right? Yeah, that must be it. Yeah, Joe Biden must be pretty smart, right?
Oh yeah, he's so smart. He can't ride a bike without falling off of it. He's so smart. He can't even climb the staircase
He's so
without
smart
falling down.
he can't shake a person's hand without tripping and falling. He's so
I
he's so
wonder.
smart. He's shaking hands with ghosts. That's pretty damn good.
He's
Yeah.
so smart when he goes to the toilet and he falls off of it.
Mm, mm. He got his intelligence from sniffing little girls' hairs.
He's
Or
so
better
smart
yet,
when he walks, he trips over his own feet.
when he's so smart, he jumps in the shower with his daughter. Takes showers with his daughter. He's that bright.
He's so smart. He said, "Oh, dinner time." He takes over the dog's food.
I'll tell you what. If I had the choice of eating cat food or eating dog food, I'll eat the dog food. Joe Biden, he'll eat the cat food. Ew, nasty.
Yeah, he goes there and gets the meow trail mix or the meow mix cat food and dumps it in a bowl and pours milk on it. And says, "Oh, this is wonderful cereal."
But you know something, brother? If you want to vote for Joe Biden and if you think he's that bright, then God bless you. I mean, you have a right to vote for whoever you want, and that's running. That's totally up to you. But I'm telling you right now, his approval rating in America is not very good at all.
Yeah, I
So
there. Sorry, I forgot to grab it.
yeah, when you say that he's an honest guy and that he's smart, I don't think he's a very bright person at all. I mean, the first thing he did in office when he got elected was put a lot of people out of work. That was an intelligent move. You're right. He's honest and he's intelligent.
He's so intelligent. He's done fucked this country up.
Yeah, he wants that critical race theory and that gender rights bullshit to occur. I mean, he's all for that. So yeah, yeah, we're just not. Oh, nobody else is backstage. I thought someone else was coming up. Cryptic, if you want, you can come up, brother.
We don't even want. I don't even want to get into politics. So just on the politics.
Well, the thing of it is I respect people's rights. They can feel it the way they feel. It's no big deal. I don't care. He says, I like Biden. He made Am- America great again.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if that's your opinion and that's what you think, then cool. God bless you.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
That's right. And I got to tell you, I don't think he's done a good job at all. But if you think he's doing a good job, good, cool, right on. Bulldog for president. I don't think I'd make a good president.
I when I was growing up, I always wanted to be president, but then I got to thinking, no, I don't want to be president because I'd be one of the people that would actually push the red button. Somebody rubbed me the wrong way, and I'll be all fuck it, hit that red button.
Bulldog, I wish I could send you money, but struggling myself, and that's okay. You don't have to send any money. If you can't afford to do it, it's cool. Right on. If it's gonna hurt you more than help, and I'd much rather you just be here and just be a presence. That's all. It's all good for me. You know. And besides that, I don't think I'd get the help anyway.
Sean the
And
bomb.
Sean, my man, what's up? Is that Sean the Bomb? Did he change his
Yeah,
name?
that's him. That's him.
A different channel.
He's got a different channel.
Oh, okay, cool, right on. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on here, so some people may
Yeah.
have changed their names. Yeah,
I thought about changing my name again, called Quits.
quit. Yeah, I've been chilling. It's been going through a rough time, but yeah, we'll make it one day at a time, I guess.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I ain't been doing much myself. Just hanging
If
out
you
with
want
the
to
family and trying to stay out of trouble.
even throw up prayers, prayers work wonders too. Because I tell you what, I know the good Lord's looking over me. Because I tell you, if He wasn't, I'd be out without power now, and I'm
Yeah.
not. So. I like that one. Biden and Kamala raised Social Security checks for 25%. Wow. Them liberals, they have a lot of money to give away, don't they? I understand one thing that they're paying us right into debt. They're killing the American dollar. So see, yeah, let them keep doing that. See where it gets everybody. it's gonna screw you as well as me. So yeah, let them keep taking and
What good that raise does, because you got to think they're talking about raising the gas prices again. They're talking about raising the food prices. They're talking
yeah,
about raising prices on just generally on the insurance and all that and your medicines and all that shit. They're talking about upping the prices on them.
mm-hmm, yep. You
So
know,
what?
it used to cost me on an average about $50 a month in utilities to keep my, the power, lights, and everything.
Yep.
And now I'm on an average of 250 a month. Yeah, there's something really wrong with that equation. Think about it. I only sit in a one-bedroom apartment. Not much electricity to be used there.
Yeah.
They wonder why people are homeless. Yeah, and that's another thing. You know, the homeless problem that we have here in this country, a good portion of it is based on, um, them raising the rents beyond belief.
Yep.
Back in the day, even as a single person, you could sustain life pretty comfortably. But nowadays, you got to have two or three people in your fucking home that's making an income in order to make it.
Very true. To be honest, it makes you want to live off the kind of like live off the grid, like where you're not connected to electric. You're have solar panels and or
Well, and they're even putting the squeeze on that flower because they're trying to put out laws really quick, making it hard for you to live off grid without being tied into the electrical grid one way or another, and still paying into the grid.
you know why? Because a lot of people got smart on that, and they got these solar panels they've been putting up and everything, and not using the state's electric. So, and the state was actually paying them because they wasn't using their electric.
What I'd like to do is find a lot somewhere out in a rural area, get a good sized lot and hook up a lot of fucking solar panels and make my own power type deal.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Just have them and run your whole house off of it, and you don't have to worry about living on the you know grid
Exactly.
with them.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
get enough big enough battery bank that'll sustain enough power for your house and say the hell with the rest of it.
Yep.
They don't help. They don't have to help the seniors in Florida uh, anymore. Are you serious? Florida is nothing but senior citizens, it seems like.
If it wasn't if for half of the senior citizens, since it's around here, around where I live at, if it wasn't for a lot of the food banks and stuff, I think half of the senior citizens around here would probably be dead.
And you
They're
know
probably
what's funny?
starving to death.
I'll tell you something about Florida. When I lived up there, I was using their food bank out there. You don't dare grab food from their food bank. They will give you shit that's rotten, you know, um, way past its expiration date, bad shit.
And they're
In
not up
other
there.
states,
They're not allowed to do that.
well, they do it out there in Florida. I'm not kidding you.
Here they're
I've
not
I've
allowed to.
I've gotten fruits and vegetables from them, and they're all spoiled. Or if it wasn't spoiled, it was on the brink of it. It was already showing severe signs of it.
See, up here they're not allowed to do that up here.
Okay. I know what you're doing there, um, Jojo. I know that what you're trying to do is cause conflict. And you know what? You can voice your opinion however you may deem fit, for as long as it doesn't cause a problem. Florida is a great place.
Mhm.
Florida can be a good place. I'm not going to shoot it completely out of the dark. I lived out in Florida for a year or so, and it was nice. The only problem that I ever had out in Florida was the fact that most of the people out there are drunks. Oh shit! There we go. Watch this. That'll stop them from doing that shit. And now you don't hear them no more, huh? I put my siren on and it cut it out. You still there, Flower?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I was gonna say you didn't say anything for a little bit there. Yeah, it's a
I'm
few
still here.
people you throwing around out here. Hey, Jordan.
Hey,
Good to see
Jordan.
you.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. My hips bothering me, still hurting me.
Yeah. So, anyways, Jojo, I don't mind you voicing your opinions in here, but be careful because you may not be offending me, but you might offend one of my administrators. So, just putting it out there.
I don't even see JoJo in here.
Well, that's what his. Well, he's got some weird name. I can't even pronounce it. Starts with a G.
Mm.
Denis Jojo or Joe or is it Jozo? That's a weird way of putting that like that. That's a weird Z. Never seen that before. Florida, what? Florida has great people, jobs are well paid, low rent. Yeah, it might be. It might be. I didn't experience that part when I lived out there. When I stayed out there, I was on disability.
See where Mary lives at and where you live at? I don't want no part of it.
Now, me, I went off of disability a long time ago. Um, yeah,
Because where you live at, eventually it's going to break off, fall into the ocean. And where Mary's living at, that whole place is going to sink.
yeah. And when I lived out there were sinkholes happening. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
They're supposedly they're getting they're all over the place now over there.
yeah, it's a
On
matter
top
of
of that.
time.
So Florida's going to be sinking. Everybody's going to be in the water. Um, California is going to break off and fall into the ocean anyways, and it's going to cause a big ass tidal wave. Mm.
The income is too low and the rent is way too high. Knock it off. Yeah, now you might know more about that. You're a regular resident out there in Florida, so you may know that better than I do when it comes to income and stuff like that.
They built these new apartments here, and in a small community little town. And There's not a lot of people. They're just making it by. They're just one of those little poor towns, as I call it. But they built these new apartments up here, and I have not seen nobody rent none of those apartments because nobody could afford them.
Yeah.
Because they want, was it 2,000 down deposit, um, and then first month's rent, which is 1,000 itself.
Mm.
And
Well,
lady,
here I paid 3,000, a little over 3,000 bucks down on my apartment, and that was first and last month with the security deposit or something like that. It was over $3,000, to get into my apartment, and that was 10 years ago. Imagine what it's like now. Probably going to be about 4 to 600 or $4 to 6,000 to get into an apartment now.
that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
No wonder people are making these little tiny homes and living in them, and people are buying campers and stuff and starting to move in them and live in them. I don't blame them.
Well, we have a major problem out here where people are buying motor homes and they're just parking on the streets and trying to live out of them. Or you got tent cities set up, you know, and you can forget law enforcement and dealing with any of it. They don't want to get sued anymore, so they let a lot of lawlessness go on in those places. Hey, Anthony.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I've seen here lately that have been making living in getting those campers and living in campgrounds and stuff because it's a whole lot cheaper on them.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And I've seen people they started making these little communities where they put little tiny homes on and living in little tiny homes.
Yeah, I've heard about those too. Those seem to try and help, I guess.
Yeah,
Point. You got to imagine, guys, if you're getting something for nothing, trust me, I'm telling you, you'll be stripped of any form of dignity that you may have, let alone your rights and everything else that you sign away.
that's like that stimulus. Yeah, they give a stimulus, because of the all the shit that happened, and but now if you look at it this way, now you're paying it back.
Yeah, they're going after some of the people that applied for it. And that's something that was supposed to be there to help you through the time that was in need, and now they're wanting it back.
Yep.
That's something else. That takes a lot of nerve.
But you look, they sent stimulus money over to cross seas and to all these other places, but yet they want us to pay it back, but not them. We're paying
Yeah.
them back too, which I say it's bullshit.
Yeah. Bulldog, are you getting hit by that? No, no, I'm not getting hit by a hurricane. I live in California. We don't get hurricanes out here.
No, they get earthquakes because they live on the fault line.
Yeah, we get earthquakes.
That's why. That's why if you guys actually sit back and watch the I forget what it is, I forget the name of it, but they got a thing on TV I watch all the time, and it talks about different places in the country of what's going on and everything. That's like California. It's falling on a fault line. It's sitting on a fault line, and it's actually slowly crumbling apart. That's the reason I said
Okay.
eventually it's going to drop off into the ocean.
Yeah, you're right about that, Miss Serena. Well, it all depends on what type of tent you get and how you live in it. You can
Yeah.
make it
Well,
as long as it's the right one.
yeah, I've seen people living in tents. They take those pallet things. You know what I'm talking about? Pallets, like they usually
Yeah.
they take those pallet things and put them on the bottom of the ground. Um, and then they sit there and they like take oh, I forget what it is. They take plastic bags and stuff and shove between those pallets and stuff, and kind of like and then they stack they put their tent on top of it.
Yeah.
They take they get those oh, what are they called, um, tarps, and put on the bottom of the pallets, and then they put their tent down on it, and they have them pretty much well done that way, and they live in these tents. Uh,
Yeah.
I've seen them doing that. But I still kind of wondering how they keep warm when they living in a tent. How in the hell do they keep warm?
Damn, my light bar's not working. I had to order a new box for new control box for my deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a crying shame. It went out. I was having problems with it shortly after I bought this damn thing,
Hmm.
but that company didn't back its product, and that's the only thing that's got me baffled.
Mm. I'm shocked nobody else wants to come up here with us.
Say what?
I'm shocked that nobody else is up here with us.
I can look in the back panel see if anybody's back here. Hold on, let me see. Nope.
That's what I'm saying. I'm shocked that there's nobody up here with us, or even trying to come up with us.
Miss Serena, you feel like coming up? You can if you want. The link to the panel is pinned in the top of the comment. If you feel up to it, anyway.
I get to go spend hard-earned money tomorrow. Oh well, actually not tomorrow. Today. I gotta go grab some groceries for the house tomorrow. Oh, today. Oh, I'll say tomorrow, but today. Gotta go grab some groceries for the house.
Hmm.
I hate grocery shopping. I really do.
Really?
Yes, I do. I hate grocery shopping because even though I make out a list for and sit down and make a list out for everything we need that we don't have enough of in the house, or we need, or we out and we have to, you know, just keep a list on the stuff, and I even though I make a damn list every time I go to the damn grocery store, it never fails. I'll forget something on that list.
I was gonna say, did you forget something? Hmm.
I'll get sidetracked in the store and I'll forget something on the list.
Oh, Mary's leaving us. Oh,
Why
well,
are
we'll
you leaving?
we'll see you later, Mary. Much love to you, hon.
I'll see you later, Miss Mary. Yeah, I'm always constantly forgetting something at the store.
Yeah.
And the other thing I hate, I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if it wouldn't, it went for being sometimes it's so crowded in the stores, and I don't like being in big crowds. And I hate standing in line waiting to be checked out because usually there's like maybe they got four different aisles they can have open, but they only open two aisles, and then you got a whole long crowd just sitting there just waiting to get checked out.
Well, I hope you don't mind. I'm just kind of going through scanning my checkpoints real quick.
Oh, you're fine.
Every so often, I got to do that just so that way they know that there's movement going on out here.
Yeah,
That I'm not out here sleeping. I mean, hell, I'm just watching over a vacant parking lot, but they still want to make sure that you're not out there sleeping,
yeah.
So they set up checkpoints.
So you're basically sitting watching the parking lot.
Yeah, for me, I don't have that problem. You know, I don't have that issue
Yeah.
because I get enough sleep. You know,
Yeah, I get bored. I would be getting bored sitting out there by myself, just watching the parking lot. I'll be sitting out there being bored. But I guess you could sit there and watch stuff on your phone.
got one more checkpoint. Be right back.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm back. Uh,
Did you hit all your checkpoints now finally?
yep.
I was going to tell you, I seen something interesting the other day.
Hey, partner, are you code 4 up here? I am code 4 back here. Say 4. All right, thank you. Yeah, yeah, and this post is simple. Every 2 hours, they want you to go around, scan checkpoints, prove you're not sleeping. Easy
Yeah.
peasy, nothing easy.
Hmm. I seen something interesting the other day, Bulldog.
Huh?
I seen something interesting the other day.
Really?
Yeah, this guy, do you know those tractable dog leashes, like the plastic, it's like the plastic thing, and the leash comes out, and you need to push a button, it winds it in.
Yeah.
There was a guy that tied a fishing line to it, and a hook and stuff, and baited it, and he pulled all that out and he threw it out in the water, and he was actually catching fish by using that.
Oh, wow.
It was kind of neat looking. I couldn't believe he was sitting there catching fish. He goes, I don't need a fishing pole, and I was like, and he's just hitting that button, and it was reeling the fish in by itself.
Hey,
I was
Donald.
like, wow.
Let's
Uh,
see. Anybody backstage? Nope. Well, it's just me and you tonight.
you know, I would never thought about doing something like that, honestly.
What scanners are this? You security guy? Yeah, I'm a security guy. Here, hold on. I'll be right back. Ah, okay, I'm back. Okay, so what was that question again?
I forgot.
Okay, Mary, get some good sleep, hon. You
Night,
said
Miss
what
Mary.
scanners are you? You security guy? Yeah, I'm a security guy.
Heck, you've been being a security guy for a long time now.
Good night. Oh, well, good night, hon. Much love to you. yeah, Saint. Oh, yeah, he is a saint. He's Saint Lucifer. He definitely ain't no angel. That's for darn sure.
Lucifer was an angel at one time until God
Yeah.
kicked him out of heaven for being jealous.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Yep, it's just me and Mary.
Mary, I thought
Okay.
Mary went to bed.
No, I mean me and you, me and Flower. Oh.
Yeah, like Sonic called me earlier, the falling flower,
uh,
because
where is Sonic?
he's over here on the other side of the bed.
Oh,
He was playing the game and he turned it off. Now he's just laying over here.
yeah. Boy, I guess. Um. Oh shit. Why am I not thinking of her name? She was worried about you guys for a little while because she said that Sonic jumped out of her group.
Oh, Caitlin?
Yeah, Caitlin.
Oh, I jumped out of a lot of people's groups.
It put a worry in her. She thought something. She thought she did something wrong. I said, "No, you didn't do anything wrong. People do that all the time.
I
Don't
did
take it."
because constantly my phone kept on constantly going off, and I couldn't keep my phone on silent because I have family members that are not in very good health, and and my phone constantly going off, and I'm not getting no sleep because I'm constantly checking my phone. And I can't shut the
Oh,
volume off on my phone because, like I said, I have family members that are in bad shape. That way, if somebody from my
yeah.
family member is trying to get a hold of me, I wouldn't know it because I had to shut my phone off because of all these apps I had or these different channels that I were in, and my phone was constantly going ding, ding, ding. And I was like, okay, I'm
Well,
done.
you can silence those. You can silence that app to not do that.
Yeah, well, I decided, well, I'm done. I'll just get rid of all of them. I won't have to worry about it.
Because that's what I was doing. I'd get tired of it and I'd bounce out of them and stuff. But then someone walked me through on how to silence
Yeah.
that part, and it worked out good. It's not now my phone doesn't go bing 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 all day because people are conversating.
Yeah. I decided just to leave all the groups where I was in because I mean I never really talked in there anyways in them, so I just left them all.
Maybe you're in love if you can't sleep. Possibly. Yeah.
Which I haven't really been doing much on YouTube myself or anything. I've really been just keeping busy. I've been hanging out with my youngest child and my grandkids, and
Yeah. How they been doing?
they're doing okay.
That's good.
My youngest granddaughter, she's just turned 1, and the other day she said something that shocked me because she was hollering bullshit.
And she what?
She was hollering bullshit.
Hauling bullshit?
No, she was like her mom told her told her it was time for bed and take her nap and stuff
Oh,
because she was
hollering.
grumpy. And she looked at her mom, says bullshit.
Damn. That's raw.
I couldn't help it for laughing, even though it was wrong. I couldn't help it for laughing.
Hmm.
And that's like I told my youngest daughter. I said, "Well, you gotta watch what you say around them because they're like sponges. They soak it up.
Yep, they do. That ain't no joke. They do.
And at least you can say something. You don't expect them to realize what you're saying, or like they're not listening to you, but they are.
Yeah, because when they go to school and they say that to a teacher, what do you think's going to happen?
Yeah.
Red flag's going to go up the old pole. Yeah. Then it's an open invitation of a bunch of crap that'll come your way.
Oh, I know it. And it's like I said, it's cute while they're little. You think it's cute while they're little. They're saying that. Wait till they get older.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna think it's so damn cute
No.
because yeah, you be going to the schoolhouse just about every day.
Yeah, I thought it was ridiculous a long time ago. My kid was real young.
Yeah.
Uh, I had, I taught him to have good manners, and he's always had good manners. But and I've had people tell me, "Hey, look, you did an awesome job raising your kid." I used to take him to the park uh, and have fun with them and stuff like that. And I've had moms go, "Man, you're an amazing dad. I never seen these fathers doing that." I'm going, "Well, that's their loss." I mean, you should have fun with your kid. You should be able to take them to a park, and it's a crying shame, you know.
Oh yeah.
But today, the way society is, it makes it hard for guys to take their kids to a park without some Karen thinking the worst of you being there, and that's just messed up.
That's like see the thing that what like for instance, like if you have a son and a daughter, and I can understand dad having a lot to do with the son, but yeah, they need to take time for the and do things with the daughter too, just not the son.
Yeah,
I mean, even if it's just taking her to the ice cream shop or taking her to the mall or taking her, somewhere she likes to
I'm
things
over
that
that
she likes to
mess.
do.
Take her to the mall and be broke.
Taking her to do little random things, and because hell, the sun you have more you can do with, like go hunting, fishing, you know, guy things, you can do with them. But the girls is they're a lot of the girls ain't into the hunting, camping, or fishing thing.
yeah, I am a family guy. Yeah, I raised my kid on my own, and it was awesome. I loved every bit of it. I'm still loving it because he still lives with me.
He's close to you.
Yep. So,
It's nice when especially when the dads have more to do with their kids.
hmm
Well, nowadays, neither parents are actually around at home because both sides of the family is working all the time, and you're not never hardly home for the kids,
yeah,
and then that's where you run into problems.
yeah, because you got to depend on strangers to watch your kids.
That, and when your kids are older, and you leave them at home because they're older and they don't need nobody to watch them. They're older, and they give you okay. It's okay to leave them at home. Yeah, right. That's when they go out and get in trouble.
hmm Yep. 8 kids, huh? Wow. That's pretty impressive.
That's a lot of kids. I don't think I could handle 8 kids. 3 was
Yeah,
good
I
enough
love,
for me.
I love how school pumps it out to the kids to try to not have kids later on in their lives because you can't afford it. If you look at the cost of what it costs to raise a child, I'm sorry. If you want a child, have a child. You know,
That's how you learn.
I think that's ridiculous to put a price tag on crap.
Yeah, it is. It is. Who they have the right to tell somebody's kid not to have kids when they get
Yeah,
older? How you think it's going? What's going to populate the earth if they don't have kids?
yeah, and that's basically what they're targeting. They're trying to slow down the population of people. That's ridiculous. First of all, it should never come down to money versus raising kids. It should never be that way.
Nope, it shouldn't.
You have children because you love them, not as a necessity.
No. And it, where is it at? Isn't it Japan? It's where you're only allowed to have like what, 2 kids, a boy and a girl.
I think that's well, maybe. I thought it was China that did that kind of thing. They
No, it might
restricted
be
to where you
China.
can have one kid.
I think it is. It might be it might be over there because I think they're only allowed to have like 2 kids, a boy and a girl, and that's it.
I don't think it's that. I think they allow you to have a child,
Is
but
it?
you got to seek the approval from the government before you do it. And here's and and people kind of hate hearing this part, but it's the truth. If you pop out a little girl, you can euthanize it. If like the father is wanting a son and you pop out a child and it's a girl and that's not what the father wanted, they can have the child euthanized and
Oh
they can start all over again.
no! Don't do nothing like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. A lot of people out there they don't want to do that. So what they do is they give it up for adoption.
Yep, it's sometimes it works out. I mean, just if you can't, you can't take care of it, and and stuff. Yeah, I can understand, having it and putting it up for adoption, because there's always someone, always a couple out there that can't have children that would love to have a child.
Yeah. Uh, Now, granted, you shouldn't go out there and try and get as many kids as you possibly can.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that would be irresponsible.
you know, if you sit and look at a lot of these, these oh foster homes or these foster kids that's in the system and stuff like that, they tend to take the younger kids than what they do the older kids,
Hmm.
and the older kids sit in there until they're the legal age to be out on their own.
Hey, folks, if anybody else wants to jump up here on panel, it's simple to do. All you have to do is click on that link there that's pinned to the comments up above. And yeah, it'll take you backstage here where we can put you up on panel. And if you feel up coming up, you can. See, I noticed the more the people you have up on panel, the more the people come in.
Yeah.
It helps.
Well, I shared you out, so
Ooh, let's see here. But anyways, I do enjoy the fact that you guys come in and see me. That's really awesome. I've missed all of you guys. I know I haven't been streaming on a regular basis, but I've had my reasons why not.
yeah. I seen Bounty was live. And just sitting here.
Hmm.
I seen Bounty was live, so I jumped in there and I was like, wait a minute, that's Bulldog up there.
I try to jump in to some of these streams when I see them going live. Uh, Sometimes I get notified, sometimes I don't. I try to catch Dougie's streams as much as possible,
Yeah.
but even he is slowing down on streaming
Yeah.
lately.
Because sometimes it's not even worth it. Like you said, sometimes it's not even worth it. But just to do like catch up with your friends you do have on there and stuff, to talk to people, and just sit and have a conversation, with someone. That's only time that originally I usually do it.
Mm.
But other than that, I don't even mess with live very much.
Hey, join Vader Gamer. Hey, how you doing, brother? I just wanted to stop by and hope you have a great day, young hostess. Huh. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day for what I can make of it. All I try to do is put my best foot forward. That's all I can do.
Just don't trip over them like I do.
Hmm. Thing of it is I don't have any regrets jumping off of disability because at least I've got my freedom back.
True.
But I'll be damned. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to hang in there one day at a time.
Ow.
Hmm. Join Vader Gamer. If you want to come up here, you can. Just click on the link that's pinned to the comments, and yeah. What do you mean your freedom back? Because, well, let me tell you something. When you're on Social Security disability, you're under the scrutiny of the government. Don't you know that? You got to report what you own. You got to get certain things approved to them. I mean, you give up some of your liberties and freedoms when you're on that shit. You can't even as much as own a four wheeler, a camper, um,
Mercedes
anything
Benz.
fun, a ski mobile, anything that's related around fun, you can't have.
It's like you can have a vehicle, but they limit you on what kind of vehicle and
Yeah.
make and model.
No, no, they don't. They say you can only own one vehicle. Anything
Well,
more than that, yeah, it's an asset.
what was it? I mean, in the guideline booklet on that, because I was reading it one time because I was bored. It said something about you are not allowed to own a Mercedes Benz.
That's not true. You can own any type of car you want, but you can only own one. And you can buy a house, but only one. You have any other form of property, it has to be reported so they can sell it off for assets. So it's, yeah.
Well, technically nowadays you don't even own a house if you even say you own one because the government owns it. They got the right to come in and just take it from you.
I'll tell you what happened to me one time. I got caught into a pinch where I had one of them social workers call me
Yeah.
and they wanted to give me the rundown as to what I own and all that.
Yeah.
And man, I'll tell you what, the lady was damn near in tears when I told her I had a different vehicle from what I had listed. I just didn't think that I needed to list I knew that you can only own one vehicle, so I always kept it to that. I didn't know you have to call them to tell them of an upgrade if your vehicle broke down and you got rid of it and got a different one, that you had to report secondary because she was almost in tears. You're supposed to tell us this. I looked at her and says, ma'am, I only own one vehicle, but when my vehicle breaks down and to a point that it can't be repaired anymore and you kind of get rid of it,
Yeah.
what else are you supposed to do? I mean, what the hell? You got to know every damn thing? Yes, they got to know every damn thing.
Do you need to know when I take a crap in the bathroom and wipe my butt and how many times I wipe it?
Probably. But yeah, and if you're doing things that they don't feel comfortable with, they'll suspend your shit. They'll take it from you.
Wow.
They can. Not that they will. It depends on what it is that you're doing that.
Yeah.
And better be careful when it comes to helping people. You better be damn careful because I got into a jam over that shit once before. My ex-wife, she ran to the Social Security Administration and told them that I owned a business, and which I didn't. Because when they checked up on me related around it, I told them no, I don't own a business. I was helping a friend out who was he had an accident where he had to have his arm put in a sling, and he ran a thrift shop in town. And so I was helping him in the meanwhile until he got healed and got better. And my ex-wife took it a different route, and it damn near costed me the benefits that I had just by helping him. I had to stop doing what I was doing or risk losing my benefits. I wasn't being paid for anything that I did for him, but still, the accusation being thrown out there and what she said made sense. So I had to discontinue.
Yeah.
I drive BMW. Well, cool, right on. Yeah, if you're on disability, you can own a vehicle. There's nothing they can do about that. And it doesn't matter what kind of you can have a Bugatti for God's sakes.
What the hell?
If it's your own only vehicle, means of transportation, they can't tell you can't have it. You can drive wife's car, and you tell them you have none. What? Well, um, no, no, you couldn't because that wife's car, if it's into the same household, it's still yours. They will count it. So you can't get from underneath it like that. Nope, they'll say that's cheating.
Yep.
Because what is your wife's is yours, and what your wife's is still yours. They don't care. If it's under the same dwelling, same household, Yeah, it all counts.
Yeah, I know they ask you. I know questions they like. They ask you is like, do you have a checking account, any savings,
Yep,
own any property,
all that has to be reported.
and how
And
much
if
you have
you,
in your savings, how
yeah,
much you have in your, if you
I was
have
just,
life insurance or
yeah,
um,
I was just fixing to say that you can only have up to $2,000 in your checking or savings, and anything more than that, well, they got to take from you. So yeah, it's like I said, you lose your freedoms when you're on shit like that. That stuff is designed to help you for when you do become disabled, but do know you're under a lot of scrutiny.
yeah, excuse me.
Now, now, now retirement's a whole different kind of ball game.
Yeah,
If you're retired and you're at a certain age, it won't matter your income status at all. You can make whatever you want and own whatever you want, and anything related around that is fine. But when you're on that thing called disability, believe me, they want to make sure that you're down. And if you even try to stand up to get yourself up off there, they'll swipe your feet and break your nose. I'm telling you, they will keep you down.
I know certain people that are on that,
Hmm.
and if they like play the lottery or win big sums of cash or something, they always have someone else take and put it in their name and cash it out and stuff and put it in their in
Yeah.
someone they trust, and they put it in their stuff to keep it being known it's theirs and they have it. I've seen a lot of people do that crap.
You're right, but this will work if you are not married. Yep, and you're right. It would. It would work. You
Yeah.
buy a car or something like that and you put it in that person's name. But here's the problem with that. If you develop issues with the relationship that you're having with the person, well, guess what? They can take that shit and leave. There ain't a thing you can do about it. So yeah, you're right. You can play that card and do that and buy whatever you need, and you can have fun with a four wheeler. You can have a trailer, a camper, and all that, but it won't be in your name. It'll be in your girlfriend's name or whatever. And when shit goes south, guess what? She can pick it up and take it, and there ain't a thing you can do about it.
I've seen people take and get those like Venmos, Cash Apps, PayPal's, and shit like that, but they're not in their names, but they're in
It's,
other people's names, and they put big lumps of cash on there to hide it.
yeah, well, here's something for you. Okay, um, if you're giving monies to somebody, they are supposed to report it, but it is as an unearned income. Unearned income does not count, but that only applies to a certain amount.
Yeah.
So if you got a person that dropped $5,000 on you in a cash app, well, you better believe they're going to want a cut of that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so either give them their cut or they'll just drop all your benefits and everything, and either way, shape, or form, you lose. It's like I said, if you try and get up off of your feet, uh, they will sweep your feet and break your nose. They will make sure that they knock you down and keep you down, and that's what that
Oh yeah.
program's designed to do. They say that, well, there are work programs that you can apply to, but guess what? It gives you 10 months. If you can't get established by then, oh well. Well, guess what? You just lost all your benefits and everything too, along with it. So believe me, when they say that, oh no, we're just a way to get you to be independent or to get up off your feet and be that way. Nope, wrong.
It's just
Yeah.
another way for the government to control you. That's all it is.
Now here's the thing about that. Now some of them work programs do apply to some people to where you can work and and be able to keep your benefits. But here's the problem with that.
You can only
It,
make so much, and you can only
it
work part time.
no, actually, because the person has to be mentally retarded. In other words, you got to have not all their marbles upstairs. Those people can go to work and make whatever they want and stuff like that. They will still have their benefits along with their medical. But here's the thing, they have no control over their finances or anything like that. It's given over to a payee,
Oh,
and the government still controls them to a point that
oh,
they can't do anything.
very true.
Now, so either way, shape, or form, either you're going to be a slave to the state or you're going to be restricted one way or another to where your rights are going to be restricted. I've even heard that they're trying to make it to where if you're on disability, you couldn't even own a hunting rifle, let alone a handgun.
Oh yeah.
That's restricting and taking your Second Amendment rights away. So I'm telling you, it hasn't happened yet, but it depends on what you're on disability for. If you're on disability for being a psycho, of course they're going to restrict it, and I can agree with that. If you ain't got your marbles upstairs to know the difference between right and wrong, why put a gun in your fucking hand? That's just
Sure.
that's asinine and stupid. Even though you have that Second Amendment right, y- you know, I'm sorry, even I got to agree that a person like that shouldn't ever own a firearm.
Nope. They shouldn't. I agree. I agree with you 100%.
But if you give way to that, then you're willing to give way to other things that'll restrict your Second Amendment to others, and that's just not.
Yeah.
If you give a little, they'll take a lot. I'm telling you,
Oh yeah, I know.
you can't go around and do that and say no, no. To me, I think that if a person does some harm to somebody that you know they weren't seen as deemed fit in mind to do so, that person should be locked up for life or I don't know, executed.
Yeah.
How bad is it like you have a limit on it? A limit on what? Limit on your income or what? They will get you, can't hide it. That's right. They will. And here's the thing, and I tell people this all the time that are on disability. Don't go around telling people you're on disability. Not a good idea. My uncle died, but he was smart as he claimed benefits, but he was able to get the right amount because he wasn't living with my aunt's spouse. Yeah. A limit on what you can spend on disability. No, there's no limit as to what you can spend on disability, but there is a limit as to how much money you can have. So I guess in a way it can limit you.
Basically,
But
what it's all it's to cover is medical needs. That your basically your home where you live. If you rent a place, you have money to pay to have your home on, and your bills like your light, water, electric, and all that crap. It's basically what it's the clothing to feed you. That's what that money's supposed to go towards.
and here's another thing that restricts you too. if somebody does any harm to you, say like I don't know, you're driving along the road, minding your own business, and bam, get sideswiped. You end up in intensive care and shit like that, and because of your injuries and all that, and you get out and you go to sue them. Depending on what state you're in, you won't be permitted to sue anybody for any wrongful done things done to you. Say like you have a slip and fall somewhere, due to an icy. Because I've had this happen to me before too when I lived up in Minnesota, and it's one of the main reasons as to why I got off of disability in the first place. I had a slip and fall accident at an apartment complex that didn't, they didn't clear out their walkway. They're supposed to keep them on ice, so you
Yeah.
can get to your vehicle and whatever, safely. Well, I walked out. There was an inch of snow on the ground. Didn't see the ice underneath, and slipped and snapped my ankle. I went to the hospital. Had to be put up into a cast and the whole 9 yards, and had treatment for quite a while over it because the snap it snapped it good. And I tried to go after the apartment complex for their negligence. Well, I couldn't get an attorney to represent me, and the reason for it is because I was on disability, and if I was to take and sue, the attorney wouldn't be able to get paid. And then,
Yeah.
secondly, no cash awards would go to me; it would all go to the state for me being on having food stamps, medical, and so on and so forth, because you're living off the tax-paying dollars. So, to sue somebody for any wrongful ordeal it's not going to happen. So your life is fucking ruined. It can be ruined, and they won't give a shit. But
Yep.
given the hindsight of it all, it just teaches you, tells you, if you don't like the restrictions of your government, do something about it. And you know what? I did. Do I have
I don't blame you.
regrets? Do I have regrets? I do have some regrets, but the thing of it is I have my freedom. I can do what I want, however I want. However, because I've taken the steps that I did, some things that I'm restrictive of that I know I can't cover, I can't seek help for. And that is not right. Because I'm paying taxes. I'm paying taxes into these fucking programs that are supposed to help you for when you need it. And guess what? It's not there for when you need it. It's going to go to some fucking freeloader that is doing nothing to deserve anything. But you know what? I'll still say to this day, I'm grateful not having the government telling me what to do or orchestrating my life. But now I'm running around without medical insurance because I can't afford it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll take this over that any day.
Don't blame you.
My health is not the best, but at least I have my fucking dignity.
Yeah. Well, I am going to get off here because I got to lay down and get some sleep because I ain't been to bed yet and I'm tired.
Okay, hon.
I got to get a little bit of sleep before I have to go out and go get some groceries.
Well, it was great seeing you again, hon.
Yeah, I'll catch you here now and then. I might holler at you offline or something. Keep in touch with you.
Yeah.
You have a safe, wonderful night working, and I will holler at you later.
Okay.
All right, much love to everyone.
Much love to you too. So, what about a Joe Invader? You want to come on up here? Hmm. Where did my Miss Serena go? She was in here for a little bit. Yeah, so you do get pretty restrictive. You know, I mean, granted, you got everything made for you. If you end up going on disability, you'll have your medical covered, you'll get certain amount of monies, but not enough
Mhm.
to really live off of. Hey, Join Vader Gaber, what's up, brother?
I'm good. What's up?
It's great seeing you again.
Yeah, it's good seeing you too. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I haven't been streaming.
I've been a bit busy too. I got my job and then thingy. I'm trying to get manager position, but I don't have the enough experience, so I might have to go back to college again.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's going to be a pain, but I'll try to do it.
Let's see here. Oh, there she is. Hi, Miss Serena. Yeah, I'm still here.
Hello, Miss Serena.
Yeah, I miss everybody, so I do want to try and make an appearance every now and then.
Yeah, it's a
I'm I'm
great.
hearing people are losing their monetization left and right.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening. It's like crazy. I'm thinking. Heard
Yeah,
some rumors and like that around about.
I don't think I've lost mine, and I don't want to lose it. But God, these people they don't pay you out on what's owed you anyway.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole system like where like thingy like the thing that I said a long time ago was there's a streaming app thing that's thingy that takes half of like what you earn like and half what you get and like they're being very greedy. YouTube, I don't know how greedy they are, but like I think they like take about of half and a half, but
No, YouTube takes like 30% if I'm not mistaken.
that's good. That's good. But that streaming app takes about 50%, and which is like it takes like the whole thing, and it's so greedy because you can't stream in different platforms at the same time, which is it's very difficult to play because they have very strict rules. If you mess up, then you're gonna get banned or you're gonna get permanent.
Here's
p-
the thing that's
perm-
really kind of spooky when it comes to doing this kind of thing. And I tell you what, you get a hold of a tax attorney and ask them this, they'll back it 110%.
Yeah.
But as they're taking 30% of what's done on there, believe me, they've set it up to where in your contract deal that you agree with them, you're agreeing to all the taxes. And you're not paying taxes on 70% either. You're paying the
Mhm.
taxes on 100% of it. So as they take 30%, they're not responsible for the taxes on that 30%. But yet you have to pay the taxes on that 30% they took from you.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah. It's like come on, man. Like why? I don't know. Like the whole system of getting money from it but funny because like there's different apps you can use which don't do that, which like gives you the money just straight away without thingy um
Hmm.
um doing that. But like at the same time, like it would be just easier just using the platform itself, but it just takes that type of money, and you're just like it's not worth it to have like your friends or your community give you the money that you want them to just give you the money. So the thingy because it's but they're not but like it's paying like a little bit, and it's like you just feel that your community's just paying, but taking some money off it, like they're not really giving the money to you. They're giving it, but at the same time, it's get the taxes and like getting off it. It's just the whole system.
Yeah. Well, if they do take my monetization, I hope the hell they consider sending the money that is owed me through the super chats that I've gotten over
Mhm.
time, because I haven't even made my first $100 at all.
Oh,
And I thought it was funny because in the midst of me putting commercials on some of my stuff, I got hit for a violation that I never even did. They penalized me for putting out misinformation, medical misinformation on a video of mine. And when I
mhm.
went back and viewed it, there wasn't anything in the discussion that had anything doing with medical at all. And when I brought it to their attention by contesting it, they stood by it 110%. So ever since then, that's why I haven't been streaming much at all. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought that was pretty bullshit. And I think they owe me an apology for that.
yeah, I get that. Yeah, because it's like even like many like big like these big apps and like that thingy like when they say like, oh, you've done a mistake, but although they don't clarify what mistake you put on it, so they say like it's a subject of being like you were talking about something about, I don't know, like something different, and then they say, oh no, you were talking about this and thingy, I'm putting a strike on your YouTube channel and thingy, you're just like thingy, because I've had like copyright strikes for thingy, but like other people have used like that same thing and they've not gotten the copyright strike, and it's just like thinking of being like, is it striking different people, or is it just going and saying like, oh wait,
Yeah.
that guy did it and that person did it? Because like I like made a video and it had swearing, but I checked in different other videos and they had the same thing. I made the same thing and it just I got a strike on it for some like reason, and then I had to like redo it. It's just
Well, when it comes around to the cussing and all that, it depends on how you have your channel set up. Do you have it set up as 18 plus?
yeah. I've
Yeah,
set
because I
it to 18 plus, but sometimes like I don't like really do the check thing, so I just like forget like about doing that, so I just skip it and just upload it.
well, that's in the beginning when you're setting up the channel. Is
Mhm.
how you're wanting to attract a certain type of audience. And from the beginning, from the word get go, I've put it as 18 plus. So
Yeah.
there may be, but when you're doing streams like that, it makes it harder for them to put commercials in your stuff, I guess.
Hmm.
But it's not to say that you can't have it in there because you still can get advertisers, just not as, I don't know. I say the hell with them. I'm not doing it for the advertisers in the first place. If they don't want to promote me and stuff like that, that's their business. But
Yeah, I would
yeah,
walk out about that because like some of your streams might still have adverts like when you were not funny, because like when I check back in some of my YouTube videos, they have adverts, but I'm not even monetized on it. And like many like other like YouTubers who are small have adverts and like thingy, but while they're not even monetized, and it's just the whole thing where sometimes they just put it on a video because you're sitting there watching
well,
the video and thingy.
they can't do that. They won't do that because you have to be accepted into their pilot program in order for them to put adverts on your stuff, and you got to select it. You got to be able to tell it to do that. Like for instance, if I jumped off of here, I would
Mm-hmm.
have to go into my control panel and stuff like that and go to this video and then tell it to put commercials on it. On each and every video, you got to do it that way. So, because it doesn't do it automatically.
Yeah.
If you're finding something like that's occurring, then you can write YouTube about it. Somehow there's a mistake being made. Uh, Hi, Lost Soul. Oh, Miss Serena said hi to you.
Hi, Miss Serena.
Mm,
Hi, Lost Soul. Hi, Reese. How are
hi,
you guys
Lucy.
doing?
The Lost Soul. How you doing? Your last video was lovely soul. Huh. Well, if you want to put Lost Souls link up there, Serena, and yeah, we can send people over there. Send some love his way, you know.
Gotta give back the love.
Soul's one of Wrath's people, Bulldog. Oh,
Oh,
is he now? Lost Soul, are you an administrator here or no? I don't know on this end from this part here if you are or not. I do remember you, that's for certain. But yeah, if you're one of Wrath's people, no? Oh, okay. Do you think he'd make a good administrator? Oh, fuck. Anybody coming from him is going to be a good administrator. I shouldn't even question that. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
hmm.
And Miss Serena's going to get the newspaper and whack me one. I know it. Well, I'm rolling that newspaper up, Bulldog. You know better than that. So what do you say there, Lost Soul? You want to be an administrator here? Because I don't mind. I don't mind anything coming from Wrath. I know is good. And if it's backed by Miss Serena and she knows you, it's good enough for me. Just say the word and I'll give you a wrench. I know you won't do anything disruptive in here at all. And that's another reason why I kind of faded out a bit because I do miss Wrath.
Oh
I
yeah,
do.
yeah. I heard
When I
stuff like
lost Wrath, it kind of tore me up a bit. I really cared about him, and I
I
know
did.
he cared about me.
I did too,
You
because I
know?
did see his YouTube, and like it's like been like over at least almost a year before he posted a video. It's quite sad.
Yeah, I know. It's up to you, Bulldog. We always have your back on here. I know that. Well, hold on. Let me go to YouTube's end real quick and I'll fix that real quick.
Oh, No, no, no. I don't, I don't take that responsibility. Oh, uh-oh.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. Uh,
Can?
yeah, I can. I can hear you.
Okay, good, good. Okay. Okay, like I was saying, your last video was okay. Wait, let me go down here.
Your mic's a bit clackly,
Okay.
cackly.
Okay. Well, anyways, Miss Serena, I noticed they added something new to the moderation and moderating people, and I think I may have given you a bump up. If I'm not mistaken, the way it's reading is that if you find a rogue mod, you'll be able to remove the rogue mod. Which we really don't have that problem around here, but if we ever did and you spotted it, you can be able to deal with it. Oh, I sound robotic? Do I sound robotic to you?
Yeah, you sound a bit, your mic's a bit crackling a bit.
Oh, weird. The lost soul, you're now a moderator. You have moderation power. You have another inch. You all happy? Do I sound any better now?
No, it's still crackling a bit.
Okay. Let me try settings. Virtual background, recordings, new hotkey layout. Yeah. Okay. Oh, audio. Automatically adjust my volume. How's that? Any better?
No, it's a bit louder, but like it's still crackling. Oh, your mic
A
a
bit
bit.
loud? Okay. How about now?
Still a bit. It's like an echo type of thing, but not really.
Uh, my phone. Now, can you hear me any better?
I can hear you a bit better, but it's it's still like a thing, but it's a bit better.
It's about what? You mean, in other words, it's crackling?
It's like I don't know. It's a crackling type of thing, but it's like I don't know. It's a weird thing to hear. So I'm sure.
No, let's try and put it back up. There we go. How about now? Better? Better
Mm,
or worse?
it's a bit worse.
Bit worse? Oh
Yeah,
man.
don't know what's wrong.
Here we go. How about now? Is it better?
Mm, no, not really.
Oh, reduce my background. How about now?
It's a bit better, but you can still hear it.
Is it better or is it worse?
Yeah,
Echo
I
code.
think so now. I think it's better now.
I cut that out. Now I can't hear you. I guess I gotta have the echo connection on
Should be a lot better.
in order
I
to
think so.
get it. Is better? That should be okay, right? There. Hopefully it's better now. Okay. So down there. Let's see what Miss Serena says. Oh, oh, she's saying that. Okay, some things never change. Bulldog on panel. Anything can happen. Yeah, that's true. So I hear a boop. I heard a boop. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I think my thing crashed.
Whoops. Whoops, daisy. Classic spinner. Oh, yeah.
Fidget spinner.
All we need now is a fidget spinner. Yep. You know, one thing that puzzles me is if I am Rat's store still open.
Oh,
You know, because I need another doggone hoodie. I like that hoodie. I bought one of their cups, and the cup came out all messed up, and they never replaced it.
I don't
I
know, maybe it's
mean,
company.
yeah,
Big.
it is. I tried reaching out to them several times to tell them that my shipment came messed up, and they never replaced it, never replied back to me, nothing. So I bought one of his cups, and it came out all messed up. I bought a hoodie, and the hoodie came out great.
Mm-hmm.
I
It was like,
highly doubt it. I highly doubt if there's any insignia on the back anymore. I think I wore it out.
it's like the, I think maybe the material, because sometimes when tops are made, like, they use different things for it, and sometimes, like, it just might have, like, gotten bad in the company, and they just don't know what they did. And at the same time, it's just the whole process of it coming bad and thingy. Because I had a friend who bought a package, and then there was nothing inside it, so they had to tell the company there was nothing inside it, and they're trying to get a refund for it.
Or to get them to send the product anyway.
Yeah, so it's a difficult process because like they have no proof that they they did not get it, so like they didn't have like the box and like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they made some changes here to StreamYard and to YouTube, I guess. But now Miss Serena can do administrative things on this end on the StreamYard, I guess.
Hmm.
Because now she probably have the ability to poop somebody from here.
No bad that.
Yeah. So if you ever come up on panel on the StreamYard end of it, you should be able to boot somebody now. I guess they gave different levels of administration tools. There's just two levels. It's weird. Not man. Well, I did all that I could do.
Don't know. The weird thing I don't know, like mic stuff like that's a bit difficult thing.
I try and leave and come back again.
It could work, but I don't know.
Okay. Can you hear me any better?
Yeah, that's a lot better now. It's a lot better.
Not sounding all robotic.
No, no robotic. I can hear. Sounds a lot better.
Good.
There you go.
Can't understand a word you're saying, bro. Oh, sorry. I hope you can. Can you read the words that are coming out of my mouth now? Can you understand the words coming out of my mouth? Yeah, I told him, dude. Can't understand a word you're saying. He gave me a thumbs up. That must be good. It's all good, man.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good, man.
It's all good, man.
Hey, have you, by any chance, have you ever followed that TV series Shameless?
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Hasn't that ended?
Yeah, it did. Did you like the ending?
I thought it was good, but at the same time, like I like the character, like I don't know, like some characters weren't in it, like Fanny before, and like ended in alright, like the way it started, but at the same time, I don't know, like it kind of felt like it needed like more of like the before characters before it ended, but it was still an
Yeah,
alright.
here they that Frank went and he got them to give him a liver transplant when you damn well didn't deserve it. They
Mm-hmm.
knew he was going to kick the hell out of his liver, and here he continued on being the alcoholic that he was. And then in the end, when he got that alcohol disease,
Yeah.
that got him to be all forgetfulness and everything. Here he tattooed across his fucking chest, "Do not resuscitate." And here in the end, he dies from the corona or from I don't want to mention it here because YouTube so such a bitch about it. So yeah, he dies from the pandemic. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's kind of
But
I
but
thought
I
like
like
someone was gonna die, but I didn't thought it was like I don't know. Like, I thought it was like he was gonna die, but I thought he was gonna die like at some point, like with his family, like that. But it, it was kind of the send off that he kind of was. Like he was kind of the guy that he loved his family, but at the same time, he was the kind of guy who was like he didn't really care about like most things, and he just like fingered. But at the same time, I thought it deserved a bit more. But at the same time, it was an alright ending. But it wasn't the best. At the same time.
I don't know. I kind of like this send off. That was pretty. I thought it was awesome. I mean,
I
here he writes this letter of how he was and stuff like that. Well, they gave him shit left and right, and still
Uh,
he doesn't even mention Fiona in that letter at all. But he thought it was Fiona at the hospital, the nurse. He thought
mhm.
that nurse was Fiona.
Yeah, I did. I what was her?
But he is what you would call a libtard. He wanted something for nothing and always pushed to get things his way. And he was an intelligent guy. You
You
know,
were,
throughout, yeah, throughout the series, I swear to God, that guy could have made his own millions. He could have done good if he'd applied himself. He went to college. He did all different kinds of shit. He could have applied himself in a way of providing a better lifestyle for his family, but yet
like,
he didn't.
but yeah, like him. I think it was like due to like his wife and like kind of got like a bit figured, and he just like became stuck, and he just kind of just drank it all and like drank until the very end. But I don't know. It's quite a sad ending, but at the same time, it's like one of those endings that you kind of expected from the show. He's one of those characters.
Right.
The UK version has a different ending. Like it's like more of like he's still alive and he has that letter, but like the guy, the Frank characters is based on in the Shameless UK and the US, and he kind of is like this thing, and then he says stuff, but he's still alive. And like I don't know about that ending. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to that one much, but like it was a show, but it kind of came from the same basis, but not
Yeah, I
to.
saw a couple episodes of the UK version, and it seemed like it was a pretty good deal. I didn't follow it all the way through, though. I wish I had because I liked both versions.
I did too, yeah. I think both versions like have that thing of it being like a show where most characters are like have this like thing where they like they're not afraid of being like shamed of, and like they don't really care, and like they're just these characters who are just like funny and like and just go about their days, who have jobs but also like do crazy stuff, while at the same time like are just basic characters who are quite nice, not but just quite funny.
Yeah, I got to spit out some heat. Damn, it's 2 o'clock in the morning out here.
Oh,
Man,
oh.
you got another, what, 3 more hours to go?
Of a few more hours.
Well, Uh,
Have you watched the Saul Goodman show? The one where it's like based on Breaking Bad, but it takes place
yeah,
in Saul Goodman. Have you seen the ending
yep,
of it? Oh,
yep, I did. I wonder
oh,
if they're gonna ever bring it back.
I don't know. Like they might do something with Jesse, but I don't know. Like it seems like he had to send off of El Camino movie, but they could bring something back. They could do like a Mike show, or they could just choose different characters and like make a
Yeah,
whole.
because the way that it ended, they can bring it back.
They can, yeah, they can bring it because like there's different characters that they can add or they can thing. They could just follow it of Jesse and have like a whole thing where he gets caught, or like the whole thing where like he ends up being successful and no one knows what happens to him. And they could do multiple things. Hey, Porchman.
Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened, but we'll try and get everybody caught up to date here. I don't know what happened to Porchman. I don't know where he went. There's Join Vader's link. Now we will do Chapman's or the Lost Soul. These channels, guys, if you can't go over and share some love. Miss Serena's channel. Let's see here. I have to go. Go, Bulldog. Take care. Okay, Join Vader Gamer. Let's go. Take care. I thought he got under the bridge. Serena. Ah, funny. Everyone make sure to hit the like button. Yes. Let's get those likes up, guys. Or Bulldog gonna keep you under the bridge. No, I'll just send them to your basement. That's it. Anybody else wanting to come up on panel can do so just simply by clicking on the link that's pinned in the comments, and we can put you up here and make you a star. It's about my time to go do the checkpoints again. See here, anybody backstage? No, of course not. Mhm. Okay, so we still have 8 people in here, which is good. And nobody wants to come up on battle? Has Pie Guy made it out of the basement yet, Miss Serena? I imagine he probably has. He is under the basement. Arrest soul. The lost soul, yeah. Yeah, he's probably under the basement. Yeah. Well, Miss Serena, you can lock me up in your basement anytime. I woke up about 10 minutes ago and I checked YouTube to see if I got any notifications. I'm glad I did. I'm glad you did too, brother. Okay. Well, I gotta go scan these checkpoints again, guys. See? Busy, busy, busy. And these days, you blink and you'll miss him. Yep. Sportsman says, I got you. Hell yeah. Dookily, dookily. Oh, good. Here we go. Okay. Hey, game junkies. We're doing good. Okay. Got about another 1, 2, 3, 4 checkpoints to go. Hey, Donald. Okay. Rain in the desert. What? Where'd it go? 2 more checkpoints and I can chill. One more. Okay, got that out of the way. Okay, I gotta do is check the fence line, and I can chill. Uh, okay, okay. Now we can sit up here and chill for a while. Okay, now let's get caught up on the chat a little bit. Okay. Bulldog only does special appearances these days. Porchman, blink and you will miss him. I got you. What's up? Game Junkie 316. Welcome to the channel. Hey, Die Hard. Oh, Die Hard. Welcome. Hurricane Hillary hitting now. What? How's the holiday going? Die Hard. Getting the tan up. Rain in the desert. Yes, getting red like a lobster. Well, that's good to know. I need me a train. I'm what? Oh, ugh, I need me a tan. I'm as pale as a bloody ghost. Laugh my ass off. Oh my goodness. Miss Serena, you look great. But yeah, if I mean, doesn't matter to me. You look gorgeous either way. But yeah, if you want to catch a tan, you'd still look cute. I'm fishing belly white. Hilarious Hillary and Callie right now. Just started. There is no hurricane out here. Bulldog, that's Die Hard. Yeah, I picked up on that. Yes, that's me, LOL. Yep, Bulldog forgot who you are, Die Hard. Yeah, I haven't been on in a while. But yeah, I know Game Junkie is Die Hard now. I know it now. But yeah, yeah. Don't think for a moment that you don't look gorgeous being, but yeah, you put a tan on you, you'd still look gorgeous. Even if you look like a Mexican girl, you would still look gorgeous. Guys, if you've ever seen Miss Serena, she's one gorgeous girl. Well, thank you, Miss Serena. She says, "Oh, bless you, Bulldog." Well, you are a blessing in disguise, that's for sure. Whoever winds up with you is going to be one lucky guy, I'll tell you what. How's your little one doing? Is he doing okay? No, I always worry about you from time to time, Miss Serena. We're a good bulldog, don't you worry. Okay. Yeah, 'cause you're one that I do want to keep in touch with. You're very, you're a very good friend to me. You can't get rid of me. No, of course not. I would never want to get rid of you. Hell no. Got thunder and lightning in southeast Cali now. Oh yeah? Well, I'm in San Jose. I don't see any of that out here. Yeah, I don't think I will. Hurricanes don't come out here. They don't hit the coast like that. Besides that, if it hit anything, it'd probably hit San Francisco or something. Raining now. Hasn't rained here in 5 months. Yeah, and it has been a while since it last rained, huh? For you, 5 months. For me, about 3 or 4 months. How's Jeff doing? Jeff's doing good. Yeah, but we don't have internet at the house for, wireless internet anyway. I imagine we can hardwire you know, the PlayStation. But yeah, I'd have to get another Ethernet cable. May have to bite the bullet and just go ahead and just reset the whole damn router and hope for the best. Well, anyways, if anybody wants to jump up on panel, if you can, click on the link there in the chat. Come on up. If not, I'm going to end the stream here shortly because it gets boring being up here by myself. Uh, hey, Matthew. How you doing, brother? Uh, so how you doing? So how's Australia at this time of the year? It's good. That's good. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off out of here. If you can show some love, smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, if you like this kind of content, well, please do subscribe. We will definitely see you all on the next one. This is Bulldog 917 signing out.